tonight, everyone. Welcome. Fine Tuesday to y'all. Good to see ya. What is up, Benny Mon, Thomas Flat, Variant, Bear Snake, Feather Hall? How's everyone doing tonight? Oh man, I'm hyped. I have really been enjoying Kaladesh Remastered, and we got a couple other sweet historic decks to play. Decks that I remember from Standard, that I liked in Standard, that we get to play in Historic now, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be super fun. Psycho Smurf for the 49th month. That's more than 4 years. That is insane. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. When insert players use my LGS wants to start a seasons format where you pick a deck and build a deck using 8 sets, it would be standard legal at the time. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Season Kiln Shadow. It feels a little cheaty to me. I don't remember Death Shadow seeing any play in actual Standard, but no, that sounds like a really sweet idea. Hey, what's up, fella? How are you? Plagueras, Levernoder. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Well, let me see thingin'. So tonight, it's a historic night, and apparently the Bob Ross lands are out yet, unfortunately. Apparently, Thursday, we're gonna get to try out Commander Legends Draft, which should be interesting. So that is on the to-do list as well. But tonight, more historic with some really sweet Kaladesh Remastered deck. We're starting with Blue-White God Pharaoh's Gift, an angelic version of Blue-White God Pharaoh's Gift that I've been working on, which takes advantage of Refurbish is a big new addition. Angel of Invention, another big new addition. We also get the Angel of Destiny kill. The other deck, oh man, I don't know if you've ever seen this deck before. If you've been playing Standard for a while, Esper Tokens is a really unique token deck. It is, I want to call it token control, essentially. Usually when you see token decks, it's all about like flooding the board with tokens, pumping them, going aggro. Esper Tokens, this is a hidden stockpile, like the slowest, grindiest token deck that you could ever possibly imagine, where instead of like trying to win quickly, you're trying to like get hidden stockpile to make servos, get anointed procession to make 2 servos, so then every turn you can like sack a servo and get 2 servos. Eventually, as you go through your deck, you'll find maybe the Divine Visitation for the servos to become 4/4s, you'll find like the Scarab God to get back Champion of Wits and so forth. So it's like token control, essentially. So I'm super hyped. This is gonna be super fun. No Panharmonicon on the list for tonight, although I do have Mono Black Panharmonicon is our third deck that we haven't played yet that I've been working on. But I can promise you Panharmonicon tomorrow for Against the Odds, and one of the sweeter Panharmonicon decks. So I've been tearing up at Historic with my own version of Rogues up to tier 3 and climbing. Awesome, Green Boys. Congratulations. The most busted seasons deck I've seen someone share was 1996, 4 Mind Twist, 4 Necros Rituals in him. Yeah, seems super broken. No Mythos of Aluna in the token deck. I was tempted to add it. The problem is twofold. One is we don't have that much blue mana and double blue stuff. The other is every time we do it, we just crash Arena. That's a bigger problem, is if we add it, I'm not going to be able to resist crashing Arena. So rather than actually finishing games, we're just going to crash Arena. I will add it if you want to crash some Arena some more and have some draws, but... Alright, let's do our reminders. Talk about Angel Gifts. Start playing some Magic. Then we talk about, Commander Legends, what you had for dinner, how your week is going, whatever y'all want to talk about. We'll have some fun with it. So, reminder-wise, Replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, what's going on in the normal YouTube? We had Jankerdink a couple days ago. We had, what do you think of Eldrazi Spirits for Budget Magic? I mean, Eldrazi Spirits, we have Lyra in the sideboard. Eldrazi Spirits, it was definitely janky, but it was janky in kind of a fun way. Tomorrow, oh man. The mic's too loud. I can fix that. That is easy to turn down. Tomorrow is Against the Odds, historic, one of the more unique Panharmonicon decks, literally in all of Magic. Seriously, it is so sweet. So keep it out for that tomorrow. It's going to be a sweet one. Tested positive for coronavirus. Oh no, Dr. Cheese, I'm sorry. Oh, did I miss your resub? Oh no, did I? I apologize. Lucid, I think I did. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. My apologies to you. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. All right, so our sponsor this fine evening is the ever awesome Card Kingdom. And maybe you need some magic cards. You know where I get them? At cardkingdom.com. They got Commander Legends up for pre-sale now. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes and they'll hook you up. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbats, good way to support the stream and the channel insight donations. Always appreciated, never required. The Discord has been new and improved. So with that out of the way, let's talk about this Angel Gift deck. LP Henry, first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So Angel Gift, this is a God Pharaoh gift deck. The idea is to get God Pharaoh's gift on the battlefield. However, the twist is, thanks to Kaladesh Remastered, rather than using Gate to the Afterlife and sacking creatures, we're just dumping it into the graveyard with the help of Minister of Inquiries, Chart of Cores, Strategic Planning, Champion of Witch, Emery, all these cards to get it in the graveyard. And then what we really want to do is on turn 1, 2, or 3, get a God Pharaoh's gift in the graveyard. Turn 4, refurbish, reanimate God Pharaoh's gift. And then we are off to the races, getting back a lot of really sweet cards with attack triggers, with combat damage triggers, with enter the battlefield triggers. Holy Turnip God with a gift sub to Dr. Cheese. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, what's up, Billy Bad Aim? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Card Draw Tribal looks super fun. So, what are we getting back with God Pharaoh's gift? Angel of Invention comes back, is at least a 4/4 lifelinker that makes 2/2s, pumps everything. Angel of Destiny can come back and win us the game, along with Angel of Invention. I mean, as a 4/4 double striker, that's gaining us 8 a turn, getting to 35 really quickly. We have Dream Trawler, more life gain, more ways to discard cards. We have Azur the Lawbringer as Sphinx's Revelation when it attacks. We have Scholar of the Lost Troves to get back more God Pharaoh's gifts, or get back more refurbishes, or get back more Wrath of Gods. And that's basically the idea of the deck. Get stuff in the graveyard, get it out of the graveyard, go to town with angels, and win the game. So that is the main plan of the deck. Sideboard, Grafdigger's Cages for everything essentially in the format. Veto for control, more removal, Narset for control. Karn I like against the artifact decks is like a bad Stony Silence. So it's essentially just a really bad Stony Silence. Lyra for aggro, more life-gaining puppy, our angels. And that is Angel Gift. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Does this mean we're gonna do Gearhulk Reanimator? Yeah, we'll probably have to do Gearhulk Reanimator at some point. That's another really sweet deck. That's a lot of top end. Well, it is, but we're not actually planning on casting it. Most of it's one-ofs, and we're mostly planning on getting to the graveyard. Oh man, this Esper Token deck that we're going to play. So I built Esper Tokens this afternoon. Very quick story, and then we're going to start playing. So I built Esper Tokens this afternoon, and to give you an idea of how grindy this is, I jumped into a game just to make sure it was like working okay. It was against Blue-White Teferi Control, and with Blue-White Teferi Control, we played a one game match that went for like 45 minutes. The game ended with our opponent double tucking Teferis each turn with a Shark Typhoon to make 5/5s. And in the end, our opponent had 3 cards in their deck, I want to say. We had 2 cards in our deck. And we eventually reanimated a bunch of stuff with Scarab God with double Anointed Procession to make a bunch of zombies and drain our opponent out of the game. So the deck, oh man, it grinds. It grinds like crazy. It is not going to be quick. Hey, thank you, Holy Turn of God. Yeah, there's a lot of sweet stuff from Kaladesh for sure. Oh, I wanted to ask you. So tomorrow, we got Panharmonicon against odds. Kira Ashmore, 44 months. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Blue, I guess, was the first major deck I played for a standard. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, Kira. Yeah, Blue Gifts is a sweet deck. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. So tomorrow, Panharmonicon special episode of Against Odds. What? Ooh, can we keep this? Amiria's Call. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We just need to find like a champion of wits, and it's good. So out of the cards from Kaladesh Remastered that we haven't played yet, what do you think makes the best against the odds card? Like any idea what would make the best against the odds card from the set? I've been trying to figure out what to put on the poll for Kaladesh Remastered. Hey, what's up, Nate Squirrel? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Commander deck. Ooh, let me see Thingham. Noobstros. Ooh, that looks super fun. That's got some sweet cards. Nostros is one of the commanders that I'm kind of like, I don't know what you do with. What is the sweetest thing you can do with the Nostros in your deck? Have we played Pummeler? Pummeler's coming. Pummeler's coming. So cross that one off the list. Dubious Challenge was not included in the set for some reason. Scrap Trawler, was that in the set? I almost don't think that was in the set either. I mean, I will tell you now, Pummeler is coming, but Pummeler is cheap enough that I feel like it's a good budget Magic deck. So expect it coming in the not too distant future, but for budget Magic, because it just like is such a perfect fit for budget Magic. You can build it with like 10-ish rares, I think, and have it be fine. All right. Oh, don't thought seize us. That's awkward. No lands about it. Oh, that's a land. Well, chart a course. Discard God Pharaoh's Gift. Play the land. Well, I mean, worst case, we just start casting angels. I would have said mechanized production. I know there were some really good cards that were not included, which is kind of awkward. Mechanized production's another like perfect against the odds card that just wasn't in the set for some reason. Ooh, servos with the sideboard. You really love the servo deck, don't you, JP? Please play Paradoxical Outcome at any point. Oh, yeah, that is on my list. Oh, 4-color energy. Interesting. Our buddy Bristles. Well, Ether Hub. Angel of Invention. Make some... I think we make servos here. Make servos. Pass the turn. Angel of Invention's like a pretty decent card. Pass the turn. Ooh, Peace Walker Colossus. That is a great against odds option. How has servos been working for you, JP the Pirate? I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it yet. I mean, it looks like he has some pretty aggressive starts. Hey, what's up, Henry? Good to see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Scarab God, eh? Okay. We don't actually have an answer for that. That's frightening. Oh, Glacial Fortress. Dream Trawler. This is not the plan. This is not the plan. We want to be reanimating this stuff, not casting it, but... I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do against Scarab. Oh, I'm really afraid of the Scarab God. Like, once they start killing our angels and getting them back, that's gonna make life really, really sad and hard. Well, alright, Scarab God, don't kill us. Did you start CBL? What's CBL? I'm still mad that Amonkhet Remastered didn't include... I know! My conspiracy theory on that is that... Hey, what's up, Dogabeth? My conspiracy theory, and this could very well be wrong, but they... Oh, Cardboard Live. I thought it was like a band or something. It seemed like the abbreviation of a band. Yeah, hang on. I will fire it up. I always forget it until y'all remind me. I know there were some really good cards that were just missing about it. Passes up to 6 energy. Well, okay. I mean, the angel part of the deck's working. Go to combat. Attack you. Wait, does this say non-angels? It's a non-bow. It's a non-bow. So we won't attack with Angel of Invention. Get in with Dream Trawler. Opponent, gonna thop. I feel like Madcap would have been fine. I really don't know why they didn't include Madcap Experiment in the deck. Wow, what a weird way for this game to go. Just like casting these cards is not the goal of our deck by any stretch. Well, all right, you're good. I mean, it's working, sort of. But it is definitely not the plan. Hey, what's up, Super Logos? How are you? Yeah, Madcap with Gearhulk saw a little bit of play in Standard. Ooh, Vraska. Well, we're going to have to kill that, aren't we? I assume they kill Angel of Invention so they can try to reanimate it. We don't really want to mill ourselves because of the Scarab God. Opponent. Okay. We're okay with that. Opponent gets a treasure. Man, refurbish would be so good. Yeah, our opponent is playing pretty much exactly a standard deck with better mana. But it passes. Oh. Okay, well. I mean, I guess we can just hardcast it. Oh, this is actually going to be sweet. Boat it. Thinking. Ooh, do we mill stuff into... Do we mill stuff into the face of the Scarab God? Probably. Or we could just play an Angel of Invention and play it safe. We have 2 angels, so we do get to kill Vraska. You know what? We're going for it. God Pharaoh's Gift. Cast it. I can't resist. Mill ourselves. Hit nothing. Literally nothing. Play a land. Go to combat. Get back Minister of Inquiries. And I think we gotta kill Vraska. It's working. The problem is if we discarded Dream Trawler, we have to tap it. And then well, I guess we could still do it that way. This also keeps our graveyard clean for an opponent. Scoops it up. Whoo! It also keeps our graveyard clean for the Scarab God, which is something that matters. Well, that went surprisingly well. Transmogrify is okay replacement for Madcap Experiment, but making tokens in Grixis is limited. Yeah, I mean, Transmogrify is a powerful card. It's definitely not a bad card at what it does, but it's not Madcap Experiment. Madcap Experiment, I feel like you can play in different styles of decks. In like Transmogrify, you really have to have tokens and 0 creatures. It does tap, right? Discard a card, gains hexproof until end of turn, tap it. Yeah, it does do that. Huh. Is our opponents just Sultai Energy? I didn't really realize this was a thing people did. So they're probably gonna bring in Graveyard Hate, maybe? I don't even know. We played Harmonicon stream the very first, like, on release day. We did a whole night of Harmonicon. We did. It was like the very first thing we did. Is Combat Celebrate and Kaladesh remastered? I want to say no. I don't think that one was there either. But maybe we should have done more. It's always tough to find the mixture. I mean, I love Panharmonicon. I can play Panharmonicon stream after stream. But it is always tricky to find the correct mixture with... Hey, let's go 2 Skyclave Apparitions. Go down in Emery. And go down... Hey, let's go down Scholar. That's fine. Run like that. Oh. Yeah, that would explain why it was not in Kaladesh Remastered. It was Amaket Remastered. I started working on the African Safari Commander deck. Ooh, how's it coming, Ken? Yeah, I mean, Combat Celebrate's another good way to take advantage of God Pharaoh's Gift. I was trying to remember. I feel like we played it recently, but for some reason I was thinking we played it in Pioneer with God Pharaoh's Gift. Alright, that's fine. We got many charted courses. Many charted courses. Alright, no Graveyard Hate, please. Pota plays an Island Ed. Wow, they are dedicated to the plan. Well, we will chart a course. Discard God Pharaoh's Gift. Okay, 2 refurbishes. We're close. We're close to the dream. Here comes the Cub. I don't think Cub is very good in this. Would you use Necromancer Lost Legacy to do with Marvel decks and Historic? Necromancer seems better. Yeah, I have been playing Necromancers in sideboards for that and for like Paradox Engine, paradoxical outcomes. So yeah, I do think that that is worth it. Well, let's get rid of this cub, hopefully. Snipe you. Pazaderd. Yeah, I think that is a decent sideboard option. It's hilarious. There are definitely some bad cards in it, but you could add character. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a super busted deck, but it is definitely a flavorful deck, I think. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Chart a course. Ooh! Okay. Where's our blue mana? We could reanimate a Godpharaoh's Gift, but we got nothing to get back at the moment. So, opponent gonna spend their Abrade, certainly. We were hoping to hit another blue source so we could double up, but... Needs more Panoramic God. Have we not played enough Oh, Scarab God. Okay. Well, alright. The time has come. Godpharaoh's Gift. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Minister of Inquiries. Combat. Get back. Skyclave for no real value. Pass the turn. Alright, we need an angel. We have a new donation from... Don't it? Draws a card. From... Whoa! $20 donation. There's a Whirler Virtuoso. Levity Owner, pronounced Levity. Oh, hey, I nailed it. I nailed it. Thanks for all the quarantine content. My girlfriend loves watching you with me, except when she's asleep, and you pop up and start yelling or laughing. I think it's hilarious. Keep up the awesome work. Well, apologize to your girlfriend, Levity Owner, for waking her up. But thank you so much for the donation and for watching. Definitely appreciate it. Can we take 5? I don't really want to double block. It's going to go back in hand. Ugh, no blocks. No blocks. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. We're going to gain a bunch of life here. Oh, yeah, it's warm inside. Oh, that's not bad. So we will chart a course. Ooh, chat. I want to draw cards. But we should probably get the angel. Okay. If you insist. I'll get the angel, play the land. Go to combat. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad news. Okay. How do we defeat a Scarab God? I'll play Champion of Wits. Oh, this is bad news. Discard 2 Godpharaoh's Gifts. Minister of Inquiries. Oh, that was a... Wilt was not in standard. Pass the turn, about it. Makes a Whirler Virtuoso. Oh, we can refurbish it right away? Oh, I guess that was a punt. Opponent gets the angel that we desperately wanted. So that's bad news. Make servos. Ooh, yeah, that might get us. Opponent Yeah, I was thinking they were doing it at combat, but I guess if we went to combat, God Pharaoh's Gift would have triggered, so that does make sense. Opponent attacks. We'll take it down to 3. Well, mill ourselves. Untap. Refurbish. God Pharaoh's Gift. Ugh. Mill ourselves. Whiff. Mill ourselves. Strategic planning. Take strategic planning. Go to combat. Angel of Destiny. Attack. I'm not sure if this is enough. I don't think this is enough. I think we're still just dead. So we're going to gain 8. Go to 11. That punt. Opponent. Why does no one run Settle the Wreckage anymore? I think it's just that we got a ton of RAS printed. I think Settle the Wreckage still occasionally shows up in sideboards in small numbers. Minister of Increase is such a bomb in draft. Had 2 of my energy deck, won me games many times. Yeah, you could potentially mill people out if you'd make enough energy. I mean, I don't think Settle is bad, but it's not great. Yeah, I think we're probably dead, right? 4, block. We're at 10. 2, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, I don't know. Our opponent's not attacking, so we'll see. I don't know if our opponent knows we're dead. I mean, we are if our opponent swings with everything, but will our opponent swing with everything? I don't know if they will. They seem to be having a hard time with this Alpha Strike. Okay. Going to get a Skyclave Apparition. All right, they figured it out. It took them a minute or two, but they figured it out. Yeah, so, I mean, Settle the Wreckage, if you don't have any other 4-mana Wraths, then there's a reason to play it. But if you have other 4-mana Wraths, then you need a specific reason to play it, which is you need to be dealing with, like, indestructible creatures, hexproof creatures, and there's just not that many of those decks running around, which means I think right now Settle's like a sideboard card essentially for Historic. What if you played the Gear Hulk in this deck? What one? The white one? I could see playing like a copy of Cataclysmic Gear Hulk in the sideboard. We could save our God Pharaoh's Gift and like a creature. I think I could see Cataclysmic. The blue one doesn't do anything. Some of that, like the red one's kind of sweet, but we're not in the colors for it. You do want to be able to cast. You do want to be able to cast your cards ideally in this deck. That sounds pretty good. See if we can dodge a Scarab God for once. I'm not sure our opponent's playing Thoughtseize. We haven't seen a Thoughtseize, and it wasn't in Standard, so our opponent might not be. Well, yeah, Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Chart a Course. Discard God Pharaoh's Gift. And pass the turn. Go start the millin. Had a friend running red-white God Pharaoh's Gift with Cathartic Reunion and Red Gear Hulk. Yeah, that's a sweet way to build around it, too. Opponent, what do you got? Show us a Lungtusk Cub. Passing? Alright, well, we will mill ourselves. I kind of like the energy in it. Ooh, alright, there's Angel of Invention. Strategic planning. Take. I guess Glass Pool. A Myriad Call tapped. All right, tap out, opponent. Tap out for some Rogue Refiner or something, and let us get back to this God Pharaoh's Gift. Hey, what's up, ATM Plazo? Good to see ya. Oh, whoa, cheating. That's cheating. That's definitely cheat. That was in standard. I cry foul. The gentleman's agreement has been violated. Opponent. Well, that's a bummer. We had plans for this. Well, Plamiri is called tapped. And I guess we start attacking. Ugh. Thoughtseize. Boo and hiss. Hey, what's up, Grateful Dead? Good to see you. Opponent. Wow, feeling confident enough to cycle their wilt away. They're going to need some energy or their mana's going to be super bad here. We have a new donation from Risk Factor, $5 donation. Since Winding Constrictor is on Arena now, would a green-black Explore deck be good in Historic? I would say it could be worth exploring. Oh, come on now. Scavenging use, too? Well, alright. Ugh. So Scarab God's going to come down next turn and ruin our day. You know what? Eat our graveyard if you want to. Angel of Destiny. We came here to play Angels. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. We came here to play Angels, and Angels we shall play. Opponent can eat our God Pharaoh's gift, which makes us sad. Hey, welcome, Medsomis. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Good beard and good content. Well, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, from this weekend, how gentlemen's agreements work out. That was such a hilarious, just such a hilarious situation. Opponent land. Okay, there's a Rogue Refiner. Sure. Draws a card. Opponent. Passing. Now let's Skyclave Apparition. Get rid of the ooze. Land. Glasspool Mimic. Okay. Opponent spends all their energy to kill the angel. Oh, we copy Scott. If they untap and play Scarab God, though, we're actually in a pretty rough spot. Well, hit you for one. Oh, this better not be Scarab God. Please, 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 not Scarab God. Yeah, it would have been sweet to copy the angel, but good thing we played Skyclave first, because if we didn't, then we'd be stuck copying Minister of Inquiries, which would be pretty unexciting. Opponent passes. I'll go to combat. Attack ya. Oh, so much removal. Alright, yeah. So opponent kills everything. Chart of Gores. Oh, no! Booster therapy with the boy, that was a bad chart of course. With a $5 donation. That was a good draw, though. I say we Angel of Invention first. And servo it. Have some blockers. That's what we wanted to see. Get in with the Angel. Gaybacks of Life. We might be able to get the Angel of Destiny win. Booster Therapy, $5 donation. What's up, Seth? Just wanted to say that Jack Dorsey looks clean-shaven compared to you. Happy Angels. I do think I got Jack Dorsey's beard beat. Oh, all right. Show us the Angel of Destiny. Opponent. Passes. Skyclave Apparition. I guess we should have milled, but that's fine. Angel of Destiny joins the party. And attack. You know what? Attack, whatever. Get in there. Give us that sweet, sweet life. I mean, we're not killing our opponent. because they're also gaining life. Okay, yeah. 22. How high do we get? How high do we get? 26. Oh! Well, opponent died! Oh, they died before the triggered ability. We are killing our opponent. I take it back. Oh, Desi J, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't this deck run Angel of O-Ring as an answer to Scarab God? Wait, punt? How's it a punt? We just won. I mean, it might not have been the way we were thinking we were going to win, but it was a win. That technically counts. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Scarab God isn't a card that has seen much play, so we hadn't really built our deck trying to beat it, but if it's something that's going to end up seeing a lot of play, then we could play Angel of O-Ring or something. Hey, what's up, Bull? How are you tonight? I mean, there were punts along the way, but we got the win. I mean, we wanted to win with Angel of Destiny just because it's sweet, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. We got two. Awkward to have these God Pharaoh's gifts in hand, but once we hit a Champion Woods or something, it should be good. Okay. Aggro A. Well, our Angels should be good if we can get them down. Charted Course. Discard a God Pharaoh's gift. All right. Next up, we need the refurbish. And then we're off to the races. Although they do probably have a Braids. Would Leyline of Sanctity be a good card in this deck? If Thoughtseize was a problem, I think that would be the main value, is stopping Thought. Oh, no. How many they got? Burning Tree. Oh, it's the free win Burning Tree draw. That's going to make it a lot harder. Yeah, that's the one thing. I've been one of the people that has kind of supported Burning Tree being legal in Historic. Although the one thing that definitely annoys me a ton about it is exactly what we saw there, which is sometimes your opponent just accidentally wins because they have multiples in hand. Hey, what's up, Diaplan? How are you tonight? Is your record tracker font Comic Sans? Shh. You weren't supposed. One thing I've learned is the internet and all of you in Twitch chat, you're really good at recognizing Comic Sans. Even little tiny Comic Sans hiding at the top of the screen, but you're like amazingly good at recognizing Comic Sans. We do have a couple Wraths in the main and more in the sideboard, and we could draw Refurbish. That would also be very good. Opponent hits a land in a Soulscar Mage. We are getting low on time, though. We probably have like 2 turns to make this happen. There's a Soulscar Mage. Ooh, Skyclave Apparition, eh? Interesting. So we can Skyclave, or we can just double. We're at 14. We can double Strategic Planning and just try to set up for next turn. I mean, Comic Sans doesn't look that bad, does it? All right, we'll have to change. I'll change it. I'm not going to change it live on stream, but I'll change it. Hey, what's up, Isabet? Hello from the U.S. Good to see you. Good to have you. Oh, I'm going to change it to Wingdings. I don't even know why Wingdings exists as a font, but I'll take Angel of Invention in case we can't find Refurbish. Take Refurbish, but now we don't have Angel of Invention. That's awkward. If we'd hit those in the opposite order, it would have been much smoother. Well, okay. Let's see how this goes. Potent pings us down to 13. And Chandra, yeah, hits us. Oh, can we actually survive this? I'm not sure that we can. You need mana for that, friend. Chandra's not that good. You don't get to cast it for free. Settle down there. Well, alright. Ugh. Boy. If we had known we were going to hit the refurbish... If we had known we were going to be able to hit the refurbish, I think we would have won the game. Ugh. Maybe we should have dumped the angel anyway. I didn't think we were going to take that much damage though, but when I was 14, sent a love letter to a girl inside my name in Wingdings. She figured it out. Did it work? Did you get a date out of it, Doofus? Yeah, I am super lucky. Playing Magic is definitely like the perfect Magic job. Do you think it was the font's fault? Like, if you had put in a different font, like if they got a lightning strike, we're dead. If you put it in a different font, do you think she would have accepted the offer? Well, block. Down to 4. Oh, this better not be a braid. This better not be a braid. We don't really have a choice, so refurbish. God Pharaoh's Gift. Oh, they're clicking full control. I can feel it. I can feel it. Ooh, okay. Angel of Invention. What's Chandra at? 2. This choice is like the entire game. So we can... Okay. So we can make it a 4/4. Kill Chandra, have 3 blockers. Or we make it a 6/6. Kill Chandra, go to 10 and have 1 blocker. This is actually really close. Huh. I kind of feel like it's right to go 6/6, because they might be able to kill a 4/4. Alright, let's go Big Angel. Kill Chandra. Go to 10. Amiria's Call. Alright. What do they got? What do they got? I mean, they can't really attack with the creatures, or we gain life. Okay, they ping us to 8. They untap. Come on, Mountain. Are we getting there? Angel time? Chandra could kill a 4/4. Soulscar can shrink it. But they apparently... Ooh, Hazaret. They apparently didn't have burn last game. Opponent passes? Okay. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a strategic planning. Take... Ooh, Glasspool Mimic. Go to... Ah! An opponent has been angeled. Wait, can you not respond to the Fabricate choice? That's better than I thought. So I believe that Fabricate is... No, you can respond to it, can't you? When this creature enters the battlefield. So you should... I believe you could respond to it. I mean, we should have a decent matchup against Mono Red, just because we have a bunch of big lifelinkers. Like, a bunch of big lifelinkers seems like where you want to be against Mono Red. Do we want more Wraths? Like, essentially our entire deck gains us life. More Wraths, yes or no? Yeah, you'd have to respond before the choice is made. Like, the trigger goes on the stack, and you could, like, kill Angel with a shock in response, but then the Angel player could make 2 servos. Yeah, Skyclave is just... It's a really good Magic card. It's really strong. And we can go down the Emery. Oh, can we find room for another Wrath? Do we even want another Wrath? We probably do. One more Wrath going down. Yeah, we can't really go lands. Charted Course. 1 Charted Course. Run it like that. Wait, what's the hexproof or indestructible angel? Are we missing any good targets for this deck? Is there anything that we should obviously be playing that we aren't? Yeah, we'll try this. Opponent, Bonded Courier. It is sweet to see Bonded Courier doing things again. Huh. So, Sunday's Bills game, that's one of those games where it's really hard for me to be mad about, honestly. Like, Shalai, yeah. Shalai could be worth. Ooh, no good ceiling, please. Opponent gets in. It says, Robber the Rich on the play. Ooh, that is a good steal. Robber the Rich on the play is where you want to be Robber the Riching. Oh, dude, are we gonna shock ourselves here? That's so painful. This is going much less good. It's hard to be mad when you lose on a Hail Mary. Like, it's just like a fluke luck thing. It's like an extreme example of your opponent like top taking the perfect card, except it's even like more unlikely to happen than that. So so it's hard to even get, for me at least, it's hard to get mad about. I'm just kind of like, like, it's one of those things. And plus, like, the Bills didn't play that well, honestly. Like, they were in it, but there was a bunch of interceptions and stuff, so it's hard for me to be too upset. Opponent gonna start drawing cards with our deck, like a jerk. Ramen Bruids. I'll play a Plains, Skyclave Apparition. Get rid of the Robber of the Rich. If we can get to this Lyra, there could be hope. Possibly. A little bit. Put it on taps. With a huge handful of cards. That Chart, of course, is really good for our opponent. Is Wizards... So Wizards keep saying Path is a color bend too hard. Does that mean we can get Swords to Plowshares? So I think the color bend is not the, like, getting a land part of Path to Exile, but being cheap unconditional removal. So I think that is what it actually is in reference to. So I think that Swords would also fall under that. Hey, what's up? I play. How are you? We are playing Godfrey. Boy, opponent's playing our deck at the moment. We're playing Godfrey's Gift at the moment. Glacial Fortress. We need one more. You know, let's just champion a Weds. Discard Godpharaoh's Gift, and ooh, we found 2 refurbishes. Wow, do we discard Lyra and go all in on Godpharaoh's Gift? Hasty Lyra does sound sweet. If we don't discard it, what are we getting back next turn? Skyclave? Yeah, alright. Well, the question is, do we need the hasty life gain? We might. We can't really Glass Pool Lyra anyway. Yeah, we're going to discard Lyra. I mean, the upside of getting it with Godpharaoh's Gift is it has haste. So we might need to gain 4 life right away rather than gain life on the next turn. So I feel like being able to gain the 4 life right away might actually be pretty relevant here. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. I don't know how that works. I've never tried to stream anything other than video games. What does Glasspool Mimic do? So I think our opponent is playing this very conservative. Like, what is in our opponent's hand? So I think Glasspool is hopefully going to copy this Champion of Wits to draw us more cards and get more things in the graveyard. Opponent plays a land. Graveyard Hate would be a blowout. Chandra. Yeah. Well, we got a plan. Adds mana with Chandra. Ooh. Okay. That's different. Well, we are refurbishing God Pharaoh's Gift. Go to combat. Get Skyclave, I guess. Get rid of Ferocidon. Oh, painfully attack Chandra. This is still not the best situation to be in. Chandra goes to 1. Play the land. Oh, this is so close. Amazon has the rights to Thursday Night Football, so you can legit stream those games on Twitch. I'll have to see if there's a Bills game. Maybe we'll try it. Yeah, the updates have been super sweet. Cardboard Live is definitely super helpful. Opponent hits us. Oh, are we dead? Down to 9. Let me move. Let me move that. About it. Taking it over. I'm excited to try Commander Legends draft on Thursday. Should be interesting. Down to 8. Can they bird us out? Light up the stage. Whoo, 2 lands. Okay, that is acceptable. I mean, if we can get back to Lyra, the hope springs eternal. Pyromancer. Down to 6. Oh, this is so close, opponent. It's us down to 5. Stu Show for the 13th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Has anyone already gotten to play Commander Legends? How sweet is it? Will this go on YouTube? So I play, all the streams go on the replay YouTube like a day or two after the stream. So yeah, there will be a version of just the entire stream up on the replay YouTube. Okay, well, that's okay-ish. Refurbish. God Pharaoh's Gift. Land. Strategic planning. Take God Pharaoh's Gift. I'll get back Lyra. Kill Chandra. Pass the turn, go up to 9. Commander Legends is a blast. I drafted it twice in a closed group, and it was powerful. I mean, it seems like it should be super fun. Won my pod with Senger and a Cleave effect. Ooh, that sounds sweet. Yeah, opponent must have just flooded. Hazaret's annoying, but not completely deadly. Wow. Whew. Okay, full price light up the stage. Land. Yeah, opponent's throwing a ridiculous amount of lands for a red deck. Bonded Courier. You should be a commentator for official Wizards events. Your play-by-play these games is pretty good. Well, Levity Wonder, thank you. That would be kind of fun. I've done a little bit of commentary. Last year they weren't official Wizards events. They were let's kill Robber of the Ridge. What was the event? It was like a Twitch Magic event that was super fun. And then I wish they'd bring back the Super League. Super Leagues were also a super fun way to do stuff like that. Do we have no creatures? Just a champion. I'll play the land. Go to combat. No sense in playing the other God Pharaoh's Gift. Get Champion of Wits. Draw 8 few cards. Ooh. I'll discard Angel of Destiny. Discard Ether Hub. Post comes it up. God Pharaoh's Gift. Too good. I usually have Seth's YouTube videos on the background of my phone because his play-by-play can understand most of what's going on, so they really can't watch. Yeah, other people have said that too. That wasn't an intentional thing. I didn't think it out and say, oh, I'm gonna try to commentate in a way that people can understand what's going on without actually watching, but apparently it's worked out that way, which I think is nice. And we have another new donation from So many donations tonight. Thank you, everyone. Risk Factor with a $3 donation. Hey Seth, I was wondering if you could check out this historic Explore deck I was asking about making earlier. I decided to go ahead and make it. Ooh, let me see, Risk Factor. Thank you so much for the donation. Golgari Explore. Oh, the big version. Golgari Explore. I don't know about the Grazers. Did you put those in just to troll me? Is that a troll inclusion? I mean the shell of the deck looks solid. Bolus the Citadel is definitely super sweet with the whole combo. It might be worth playing Gaia's I can't think of the name of it now. The one that shuffles stuff back in when you mill it. I think that was played in the standard version. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about the Grazer, but outside of the Grazer, that actually looks super sweet. Azure time. All right, we'll Azure it. Gaia's Blessing. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of that at the moment, but yeah, Gaia's Blessing. That was played in the standard versions sometimes. My girl learned to play because of your commentary. You made it easy to follow. Turns and faces. Oh well, awesome. Fabled Passage. Well, let's just strategically plan for our next couple of turns here. Land or Charted Course? Yeah, let's take the land. That's fine. We got the Champion of Wit, so we have more looting. No attacks. Yeah, definitely Gaia's Embrace. Gaia's Embrace, Gaia's Cradle. There's a lot of Gaia's cards. What's the the Gaia's Avenger? Is that the Ice Age one? There's like a really old one. Yeah, let's mill. It might just be my personal bias against Grazer, honestly, so it's probably fine. Now let's Champion of Wits. Loot in this. Ooh, Scholar. Discard. Sunflower Plains is one of the best planes. I'm glad they finally added Sunflower Plains to Arena. Alright, so we just need mana. And we're off to the races. Gaia's Liege. I think that's old what I was thinking of. Azure, yeah, it never really saw play. It's basically a Sphinx's Revelation attack trigger on a 6/6. But yeah, it never really saw any play in standard. But it does seem sweet with Godpharaoh's Gift because you have your mana up, so it's a way you can like draw some cards, maybe, hopefully, gain some life. Could you share your Sultai Pandermonicon list? Yeah, let me see if I already have it exported. If not, remind me when we like switch decks or between games, and I will give it to you. Pandermonicon. Too many Pandermonicon lists. Wait, Bant, Sultai, Mono Black, Blue White, Daggerbird, Mono Black again. Sultai? Alright, it has been found. Wow, opponent no lands? Alright, well, we will mill. Here is the Sultai Pandermonicon list. Oh, how much did you have to pay for the collector's boosters? I was actually just looking at them today and trying to figure out if I was gonna buy any. They look like they were $270-ish. That's kind of expensive. So do you remember the original art of Hans that I was talking about? It ended up selling for $10,000. Oh, it would have been so sweet to have, but it's hard to justify. At least for me, it is hard to justify $10,000 for a piece of art that would just hang on my wall, even though that art was super sweet. And then I heard that the original Feldegriff sold like 3 years ago for $300. $300. That's so ridiculously cheap. I would have, if I could have bought Feldegriff for $300. Oh my goodness, I would have snapped that off. It's already sold now. What was the other deck? Oh, Marvel, yeah. The Marvelous we played yesterday was super sweet. Omniscience. Yeah, there's the Marvelist. Well, our opponent's not putting up much of a fight this game, honestly. We're kinda running away with this one. How's life awesome, dude? How is Colorado? I assume not snowing yet, like it was here today already. 250 seems like a pretty good deal. Yeah, this is still the God Pharaoh's Gift deck. Oh, good game, Frosty Stream. Where did you go, awesome dude? It was like School of Mines? Is that where it was? What are you taking? I don't actually know much about School of Mines. It sounds like a wow. Post gives it up. It sounds like an engineering kind of school to me. Hope you're having a good evening. Can I get your thoughts on a historic marionette list? Yeah, ship me the list, John. Well, that wasn't much of a game. Our opponent just didn't do anything, but I don't even know what our opponent's playing, honestly. Other than our opponent being mana screwed, I actually have no idea. Oh, we have a whole group of future miners. Oh, that's awesome. There's like multiple people at School of Mines. Ooh, let me see, John. Oh, they scooped the whole game. Are we 3-0 now? Huh. All right, maybe this list is busted. Well, we might as well do a couple more, and then we try the token deck and prepare for the grind of grinds. Hey, thank you, Philly Funbags. Demir Marionette Control. Oh, we got an Emery. We haven't seen Emery so far. Demir Marionette Control. I do like Marionette Master. Marionette Master is kind of an interesting reanimation target, too. But Marionette Master, ooh, you know what we got now is Smothering Ties. That wasn't around when Marionette Master was a thing. Smothering Ties Marionette Master could be interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks solid. You got sackable token production from Sailor of Memes, Tezzeret. Yeah, that seems like a solid path. I might play more Treasure Maps. Treasure Map seems really good in that deck. 470 for 2 boxes. That actually seems like a pretty good deal. The ones I was looking at, ooh, it's the Artifact deck. The ones I was looking at were a lot more than that, so that seems reasonable. I'll take the land. Pass the turd. Uh-oh. Risk factor. All right, more mana. Welcome to the fishbowl. Oh, no. Donation, rather. The Grazer's for early ramp, but I'll take a better suggestion if you have it. It's actually probably fine. Well, is it better than Llanowar Elves? I guess that would be my question. Which would be better between those two? Llanowar Elves or Grazer? Probably worth testing. But I could see Llanowar Elves being the right option. I'll discard some of our million God Pharaoh's Gift. God Pharaoh's Gift Tron assembled. I'm a little scared, though, because our opponent could potentially just combo off at, like, any moment. If they're playing Paradox Engine. Gonna need to find some removal or something. Hey, Seth, I made an Esper Doom Foretold list. Ooh, Doom Foretold Marionette Master sounds really sweet. Yeah, this might be our first loss of the night. Possibly. I mean, it really depends on our opponent's hand. They also could just fizzle. And we could also just draw Refurbish and have a really fat... Ooh. Oh, boy. Okay. Sure. Well, Refurbish, please. Fools! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you, opponent. Yeah. Gonna make a dork while we will mill ourselves. Refurbish. Off the top, please. Minister. Well, Play a land, play Emery. Yeah, this isn't going super well. Mill. Minister of Increase. Gives them energy. We're doing a good job milling our deck, but we're not winning, really. Marionette Doom looks sweet. I forgot about Spells Window. Spells Window is a spicy finisher. Do you think if Wizards of the Coast will produce too much Commander product, there will be another format? Because it goes too mainstream, forces to buy all of them. I mean, so yes and no. Like, yeah, this is Magic Arena, Ethan. So yes and no. Will there be another format at some point? I could imagine a player-run format. We already saw the whole, like, captain debacle, so to speak. So it doesn't seem impossible to me that there would be a player-fueled format based on people being mad at Wizards about what they're printing or whatever. Would that actually end up being successful? That's a whole nother question. I would lean towards no, unless things somehow got really bad in Commander. And honestly, at this point, I think Commander's in a pretty good spot. And the thing about Commander is, like, your play group has a lot of control over what cards you actually need. Like, that's one of the big upsides, I would say, is that we got to try to kill this Ugin, I guess. You do have a lot of control because your play group can just play whatever. Oh no! Oh that. I think that classifies as a punt. Sneaky Guardian Idol. All right. Was not paying attention to that Guardian Idol. I mean, and they wanted the card. Ugh. I mean, we're in a pretty rough spot anyway, so I don't know if it's actually going to matter, but yeah. Well, we got Ugin to 1. Phone is X. Mindstone draws a card. Tijuana Joe. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big cheer for you. Thank you. I'm sad about there's quite a few cards that I'm sad are missing. Ether Windbasker. Ethertide Whale. Oh, boy. Ethertide Whale. Oh, so we're dead next turn? If this Karn's around, and this Karn will be around? Ooh, so I think it's refurbish or die to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, the opponent's got 13 mana for colorless stuff? Okay. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Well, we've met our doom. Is Sacrifice viable in Historic? I mean, Sacrifice is a top tier, has been a top tier deck. I mean, would it be worth that? Would it be nice to have another way to reanimate Godfarrow's Gift? Yeah, I think you probably play a couple more copies, but I don't think it's like necessary for the deck to be successful. All right, so Karn is our tech. Karn in, Veto's in, probably Skyclave Apparition's in. What are we cutting is the question. We can go down the Emry, I guess. Maybe go down Azur. Go down... Oh, we got to cut a lot of cards. Go down the Wraths. And then a couple of Minister of Inquiries and... all right. Go down a bunch of Minister of Inquiries. Run it like that. Azur is cool. Yeah, I mean, that's why cards in our sideboard. It's in our sideboard to be bad Stony Silence. And this is the matchup where you really want a bad Stony Silence. Yeah, so I think more ways to reanimate would be good, but I don't think it's necessary for the deck to be good. I almost put Cleansing Nova in some of the decks I was building today instead of Wrath of God, but if you have your own artifacts and enchantments that you want to stay on the battlefield, I feel like then it goes down in value a lot. So that was my concern, is like blowing up our own Godfarrow's Gift and stuff. Hey, what's up, JR Grebby? How are you? Welcome. But yeah, another reanimation spell would definitely be good. You know, all right, let's just shock ourselves. Strategic planning. Yes, we take Dream Trawler. Pass the turn. Mill some lands. Come on, card. Well, Ramstone number 1. Play the land, pass the turn. Opponent. Land, end. Any tips for new streamers? Well, alright. I guess we counter that. Shard of course. Discard and discard. Oh, wait. Actually, let's just discard Ether Hub. Discard Ether Hub. Play a land. Chart a course. Discard. So, as far as tips for streaming, I think the big one is be yourself. I know that's... Wow. Wow, you counter the card and they run away? Okay. Okay, that went pretty well. I think setting a schedule is pretty important. At least I have found that to be important. Trying to stream consistently, I think, is really necessary to like build an audience. So I have like 3 time slots that I stream every week, and I really try super hard not to miss them, unless something extraordinary happens or I'm sick. But I think having those regular times really helps people. Otherwise, just like you gotta have fun. I think that's the most important thing as well. Like if you're having fun, then your audience is going to have fun too. So play the formats you like. I think some people feel like they got to play what's popular. And I mean, that does play into it. If you stream Kamigawa Black Tiny Leaders because you love it, are you going to draw an audience? I don't know. So that is like some amount of consideration. But if you really love Legacy, stream Legacy. Like, don't fall into the like, oh, it's on Magic Online. Or if you really love Brawl or Historic, don't feel like, oh, I gotta play Standard because that's the most supported format. So I think that's another aspect of it. Do you think that Wizards will eventually implement older sets in Arena, like all the way back to Modern or at least to Pioneer? So, I mean, we just got Kaladesh remastered, and Wizards has been pretty clear that their goal is to move back towards Pioneer. We haven't heard anything that suggests Modern or Legacy or anything like that, but they definitely have made it sound like they are trying to get back to Pioneer. I think there is a question... All right. There is a bit of a question as to how many of the cards will be there, because as we were also talking about, not all the cards from Kaladesh and Aether Revolt actually end up in Kaladesh Remastered. Oh boy. Opponent. Ramping. Oh, so much ramp. Oh, and we got so many lands. Well, Championowitz. Oh, Karn would be so absurd. Well, we will discard some of our infinite lands here. Discard and discard. Oh, not looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big stuff can 8. Oh, they have Uga, don't they? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, no finish. No finishers. All mana. All mana, no Ugids. Alright, more lands. Well, we are doing our best to draw every land in our deck here. Alright, draw some guards. Good lord. Well, discard a land and a land. How many land? Wait, we gotta look at this. It might be calculator time. It might be calculator time. Get in, hit ya. We gotta do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoo, 11 out of 15? Whoo, that is wow. Our opponent is the earliest Cooper I've ever seen play Magic Arena. If they could have seen the amount of lands that we were drawing, oh, there's no way they would have scooped there. Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, it was a shame. I thought they were sacking their Mind Stone to draw cards. I thought that's what had happened. Oh, it's the Shape Scoop. Well, we're ranking up. We're almost accidentally out of platinum here, 4-0. Well, all right, we're gonna go for the 5-0, and then we're gonna switch. Win or lose after this round, we're gonna switch it and try the token deck. Will there be Commander Arena, or will they upgrade Magic Online? So, hang on. So I would be shocked, if there was ever actual Commander on Arena. I don't think it's even possible. Partly because I don't know if the client can support 4 players, and partly because Commander would require having all 25 years of Magic sets available. Because that's what makes Commander great, is you get to play all the weird random cards. Without the ability to do that, it's not really Commander. It's I don't even know what you would call it. Something horrible and watered down. So I would say that's very unlikely. They have been... Yeah, we're going to mulligan that. Well, okay. I guess we just put Scholar to the bottom? Yeah, Scholar to the bottom. They have been slowly improving... Magic Online in regards to Commander. So I think that's the most... Oh, we're playing another one of these decks. So I think that's the most likely outcome for the near term. Is Magic Online just being upgraded little by little. That's a lot of lands. Until... Blue, and take a planes. Until it's actually in a pretty good spot. And it's not a bad spot for Commander right now. And the other thing, I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter. But Magic Online is so much cheaper than Magic Arena. I think that might be the biggest upside. Is it's just like super, super cheap compared to playing on Arena. So that would be another issue with having Commander on Arena is, good lord, could you imagine how much it's going to cost to put together a 100-card deck of old weird cards? Whew. Busy Ed, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super here for you. Thank you. So here's the example I came up with today, because I was thinking about how much. Oh, there's the Forsaken Monument. I was thinking about how much. Actually, let's play a Plains. Glass Pool. All right, Minister first, so we make sure we have a target. Play Minister. Glass Pool Mimic. Keep drawing through our deck. Copy Champion. Yep. Draw some cards. Discard you and... Well, I guess you. Janky beatdown time. So here's the example. So I was thinking about how much Kaladesh Remastered cost me. I bought the 90-pack bundle, the 45-pack bundle, and some random gold packs with gold. Oh my god, not again. No. Well, this one probably over. Opponent exiles our entire board because they're not very All right. Yeah. Woo! All right. Well, that hand was pretty good. So it cost me $150, and I have 37.5% of the mythics from the set. So to actually get all the mythics from the set, it's going to be like $350, $400, something like that. If I was to get the same playset of the 22 mythics from Kaladesh Remastered in paper, it would be $236. So a meaningful discount compared to Arena to get them in paper. And you can always trade them and do other stuff with them. On Magic Online, if I was going to get those same 88 mythics, the playset of all 22... Any guess at what it would cost to get on Magic Online? Colordos Gway, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super here for you. Thank you. On Magic Online, $17. It would be $17 to get those 88 mythics. $17. That's like a draft. So yeah, it's really $17. Many of them are 2 sets. The most expensive one I think is Chandra, which was like maybe a couple of dollars, maybe like $1.50. But yeah, it's really really cheap. So obviously, if you're free to play Arena, nothing's cheaper than free. So if you're paying with your time rather than paying with actual money, then you're never going to beat Arena. But if you're actually having to buy cards, Arena's actually the most expensive out of paper or Magic Online or any way to play Magic if you're actually buying the cards. Yeah, and that doesn't even really consider that on Arena you can't like trade cards or anything. So they're just locked in your collection, which actually makes Arena even a little more expensive because if you buy those $236 worth of cards in paper, you can probably sell them to someone for $170 or something, or trade them for different cards you need eventually. So yeah. I mean, I think it's really just hit me. I'm gonna do a video, an article about it actually, but it's really just hit me recently with the string of supplemental sets. Like in just the last 3 months, we had Jumpstart. Then we had Amaket Remastered. Then we had Kaladesh Remastered. And trying to keep up on all of those, is definitely a challenge and super expensive. Yeah, we'll do another random card generator. One I wanted to do that I think would be fun after Commander Legends comes out is random partners. So 2 randomly generated partners, and you just gotta play whatever they are. Well, get the Godfarer's Gift. That will get back a Dream Trawler. And we will hit you, and we'll draw a card. Alright, opponent's gonna need something good. That's a beating. 17. Pass the turn. And what do you got about it? What did you think of Chaos Week? Yeah, I mean, Dusting would salve it. Can we win this turn? Also, just being able to buy wild cards, I think would be a really easy solution. Alright, let's discard Glasspool. Being able to buy wild cards would be another really easy solution. Busian! Hey Seth, love your content. Your positivity makes a bad day at work so much better. I really want to thank you for all the great content you make. Your content, creativity, and positivity tells many of us in our darkest times. Keep it going. Love you. Well, I love you too, Busian, and thank you so much for the kind words. I seriously, really, very much do appreciate it. Like, that means a lot to me to hear stuff like that. It really, really does. It makes all of it worthwhile. Ooh, interesting. What can we do with a Scholar? Well, we'll take Refurbish. We'll go to Combat. Glasspool. The Dream Trawler. Attack, draw, draw. Is it lethal? Pump, pump. Oh, I think we got there. Draw, draw. Pump, pump. Die, die. Please, for the love of MTG, don't stop beating the Arena economy drum. We need Dusting. Buying wild cards is sus. I mean, would buying wild cards be bad? What do you think the best way to improve the economy would be? I think I've always been a big supporter of Dusting. I just assumed that would be part of the client. I think it was Jeff Hoogland that mentioned just buying wild cards or buying singles, and that seems reasonable as well. Record is top right-hand quarter now. We're actually 4-0 at the moment. We'll see if we can win this last one. We have one game to go, and then we're going to switch decks for the second half of the stream. Canonic, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Yeah, this deck's pretty fun, Amphid Hatter. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird reanimator deck, essentially. Build around Godpharaoh's Gift. Let's go down the Emery. Alright, try it like that. Our opponent's deck's really scary, though. They could just get a really quick Ugin. Dusting or direct wildcards to Gem. Yeah, something like that I think would help. Have I watched Community? I have not. Is it worth watching? Like, should I watch it? You kind of know what kind of shows I like. That's one that I've considered watching, but I just haven't. I haven't yet. Is it, like, on the level of, like, Always Sunny and stuff like that? It was created by Dan Harmon, who made Rick and Morty. Ooh. I'm like, it was like a network TV show, right? Like NBC or ABC or something. In general, I tend to be skeptical of stuff that's on network TV. Because I feel like it's usually kind of like watered down for the masses. They're trying to appeal to like the lowest common denominator or something. But yeah, I'll have to check it out. I probably would enjoy it. I mean, there are some good network TV shows too. Like The Office is a show that's like legitimately really funny. Arrested Development, that's one of my favorite shows. That was also a network TV show. First four, all right. I will try it. I think I'd probably enjoy it. Why not go for 6 wins though? You could. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, if we win this, we probably do have to go for 6, don't we? That is, well, yeah, we might actually have to because we could get published. Not that anyone would know it was us. Oh yeah, The Office went way downhill after Steve Carell left. The last couple seasons are like unwatchable. He really there's a bunch of funny characters in the show, but Steve Carell really made it. So dusting. Someone asked what dusting is. Dusting is basically it's used in most CCGs, digital CCGs. So idea is essentially you open, let's say, a mythic that you don't want. You open, I don't know, Azure. And you're like, I'm never going to play this. I don't want it. But I want a different mythic. So you wouldn't be able to trade your Azure directly for the mythic you want. Usually it's like 4-1. So you could trade any 4 of your mythics to get any one mythic that you want. Or like a mythic wild card. The other upside of it, a Live with Cake. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. The other upside of it is we got our card this time. The other upside is it allows you to trade up in rarity. So maybe you don't have any mythics, but you really need a mythic to complete your deck. You could theoretically trade 8 rares or I don't know, 24 uncommons or something. Whatever the exact ratio ends up being, you could trade those to essentially get a mythic wild card or get any mythic of your choosing. So that's more or less the idea of dusting. Is it just allows you to turn your cards into some sort of currency that then you can spend on whatever cards you want. Oh boy, can we get down our card in time? That is the question of this match. This card's going to be absurd. Can we get it down in time? Well, all right, Champion of Wits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we'll draw. We'll discard. We'll discard a land and a Champion of Wits. Pass the turn. Come on, no whammies. Let us get this card down. Let us get the card down. On a relatively stable board. Land. Okay. That's very bad. Very, very bad news. Now I don't even know if we care about Karn, honestly. Does Karn even matter? Our opponent's still going to have infinite mana. Oh, if only we were on the play rather than the draw. The problem with dusting is the fact that you need to get rid of a lot of cards. I mean, you probably have like 16 different dresses in your collection. 8 Rich Carpima Renegades, 8 Woe Striders. Having cards to get rid of doesn't seem to be too big of an issue with the way Arena is currently set up, where they make you open multiple worthless copies of the same card across sets. Which to me that feels very close to robbery. Like, isn't that like, I don't know. Like, what is a moral aspect of that? Because it really feels to me like
I will defend my allies.
oh, I feel an Ugin in our future. It really feels to me like if you have 4 Woe Striders in Wizards, Refrit's Woe Strider in another set, and you spend your money to get a pack, and you open that pack, and that pack is a Woe Strider, you're getting like 0 value. Like, you get literally 0 value. I mean, yeah, I guess you get random commons or something, but the reason you get the pack is to get the rare. Like, that kind of feels like, I don't know, you're giving them money and they're supposed to be giving you something in return, and instead they're like, haha, we got you, Woe Strider number 5. Elf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Steve cheer for you. Been brewing a Yurok list. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Yeah, this is not a good place to be. Strategic planning. So close. So close. Strategic planning. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Play the land. Well, I mean, 4-1 is a pretty reasonable run. And we were super close to going 5-0. I think if we were on the play rather than the draw, I think we get it pretty easily with the Karn, but Pony had the double ramp into Forsaken Monument, which let him steal the win here. Bona plays a land. Well, we'll see. Yarlock looks really fun. That's definitely one of the more interesting and unique commanders to build around. Well, I guess we gotta hit a God Pharaoh's Gift to have any slight hope. 2 lands. Alright. Yeah. Well, I guess we can be nice and let our opponent ultimate Ugin. Yeah, I mean, I also kind of hate Ugin. So the more I think about it, the reason I dislike Ugin is it's kind of like, it's exactly like Emrakul in Grizzlebrand. And we've talked about this before. We've been playing Panharmonicon. We just gotta play some other decks too. We can't play Panharmonicon every stream. Alright, sure. Another Ugin, and another card, and a million lands, and I'm sure... Okay, so this kills our Karn. Yeah, we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. Ugh. Ugh. We need to be 1 turn quicker, and we would have had that easily. I forget what we were talking about. We were talking about something we talked about before, but I completely do not remember what that topic was now. Yeah, I mean, 4-1 is definitely pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think we already talked about. I think we got dusting covered. Like, I have no idea why Oh, Ugin Emerald. Yeah, the reason I hate Ugin. Well, it used to be in the old days before Emerald and Grizzlebred, you actually had to think about how you wanted to finish the game with your reanimator deck. Like, if you want to cheat something into play, did you want Inkwell Leviathan because it was better against removal? Did you want Tidespout Tyrant because it was more disruptive? Did you want Iona because there was a lot of like monocolor decks? You actually had to consider what finisher you wanted to try cheating to play. And some were better in certain matchups, certain metagames. Others were better against different decks. So there was actually like a variety of finishers that you would play based on, what the metagame was like. And then we got Grizzlebrand and Emrakul. And then the decision's gone. It's kind of like what we talk about in Commander, where you have these auto includes, and you're like, oh, you just have to play this card, and you got less slots in your deck. A little bit similar to that, but it's like, okay, if you're cheating something to play, it's Grizzlebrand Emrakul. Like, everything's better than that. They probably will be better than everything else for the rest of Magic's history. So if you're going to reanimate something or through the reach something, like, those are the two cards that you're going to put into play. I feel like Ugin has sort of been the mini version of that in Historic and in Standard, where if you're going to finish the game, because Ugin's colorless, there's not really any decision to make. The right choice from a I'm going to win as much as possible perspective, it's Ugin every time. So you don't get to play any of the other cool cards that would be good finishers because they're just not quite as good as Ugin. So it has this effect of like reducing the diversity of the format. So I think that's kind of my problem with Ugin, is not that it's just like too good. It's 8 mana. It should be pretty powerful. I don't think it's just like overpowered in absolute sense, but I really dislike how it pushes every other finisher out of the format, and then you have less diversity in the format. Hey, what's up, Strictly Jazz? How are you? You just missed some Godfarer's Gift action. We're going to switch things up and play some Esper Tokens for the second half of the stream. Godfarer's Gift was really good, though. We went 4-1 and almost 5-0. All right, deck updating. Also, before we jump into this new deck, which I don't know, we're probably getting like a game with this deck. I'm expecting some really long grindy games. This is a long and grindy style of deck. But before we talk about Esper Tokens, a reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. All right, next up, hey, see ya, Varia. Have a wonderful night. So next up on our list, we have Esper Tokens. And as I mentioned in the intro, this is a very different style of tokens deck. It's not an aggro tokens deck. This is kind of like tokens control. So what is the idea of this deck? The idea of this deck is, in the early game, we got some good removal, we got Fatal Push, we got Thoughtseize. We kind of slow the game down. Our key pieces we're looking for, Hidden Stockpile is number one. Hidden Stockpile, if something had left the battlefield during our turn, we get a 1/1 serval on our end step. We can also sack a creature to scry 1. So this is kind of combo piece number 1. Combo piece number 2 is Anointed Procession, which just doubles up our tokens. The idea is we can Hidden Stockpile and keep sacking the servos that it makes to start making 2 servos, and then eventually like 4 servos with the help of Anointed Procession, increasing the number. Eventually that makes a ton of servos. We also can be gaining a ton of life with Anointer Priest. We can be drawing cards with Champion Wits. We can gain life with Sunscourge Champion. Sooner or later, to close out the game, other than just making a million 1/1s, we can find our Divine Visitation, and instead of making 1/1, start making 4/4s. We can also Scarab God to start reanimating things in token form, which triggers Anointed Procession and makes double of everything. And that's kind of the plan of the deck, is like the slowest, grindiest. We have some Fabled passages in here for triggering Revolt. Sadly, only 3 because we don't have that many basics. But yeah, so it's like token control, I would consider it. Sideboard wise, we got the Jace, so we can live the dream. More removal, Grafdigger's Cage, counters, Necromentia for those combo decks we were just seeing. More Wrath of God for creature decks, and that's kind of the plan of the deck. I will say we could add Mythos of Aluna if we wanted to. We could add Mythos of Aluna. I don't know if it would actually make the deck better. It would definitely make the deck much more likely to crash Arena. So if we want to crash Arena, we could Mythos in it. Let's Let's try it without Mythos to start. Can we stream an Acer's Gateway Banefire deck? It's so fun. Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, Acer's Gateway is definitely a sweet card. I'm definitely down with that. I'm afraid it would feel a little bit like last time if we played. Ugh. All right, no lands, no keep. Well, okay, we got a hidden stockpile, which is something. Put an Anointer Priest to the bottom for now. So slow, so slow. Well, all right, Fable Passage, go. About it. Jumpstart is legal in Historic. Hey, what's up, Fido? How are you? Opponent. Thought Zeezes. Aww. Aww. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Take an Anointer, please. Yeah, correctly takes in stockpile. Well, that makes us sad. We had plans for that. Well, alright, play the land, play treasure map. Ship the turd. Another question, is Mythic rare in Arena nonsense? In Draft, it's okay for balance, but you can't use booster... some sort of control deck, I guess. Huh. Well, play Anointer Priest. Play Castle Ardenvale. Pass the turn, but we got nothing going on at the moment. Is there no argument other than to make money for selling packs? Well, I mean, we do have draft on Arena, right? So, I mean, I think the draft argument still plays into it because draft does exist. I think it would probably be pretty weird to have, like, okay. It would probably be pretty weird for draft to have different rarities than other booster packs. That would probably be pretty confusing. So I think that draft still definitely plays into it. Ooh, let me see Destructor. Opponent, passing. Yeah, let's upkeep draw. We really want another hidden stockpile. Alright. We'll keep it. It's not great here. We don't have anything to go with it. And I don't know what sort of pile our opponent's on, but opponent, combat. Gets it, hits us. Down to 16. That was a really good Thoughtseize. Ether Spellbomb. Okay. Emery. Okay. Now we could actually use like a Wrath. Gonna need to deal with this board eventually. Opponent's gonna pass. Well, thin the deck. Alright. Wrath would be good. We would accept a Wrath. Take an island. Untap. Scry flip. Wrath of God. Please, Magic Gods. Alright, more lands that we definitely do not want. Get some treasure. Draw more lands. Alright. Well, the flood is real, that's for sure. Play Anointed Procession past the turn. Oh, no! Wow! Alright, well, Okay, I guess we're sacking all of our treasure. Oh, no. Yeah, we upkeep map. We wanted upkeep map, though. We're trying to actually, like, find something. Opponent gets start drawing cards. And Emery gets back Ether Spellbomb. I mean, it just looks like Sultai Emery, I guess. We draw a Fatal Push, which doesn't do much at the moment. Well, get back Anointer Priest. Get a couple copies. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our... Yeah, we're missing... we're missing pieces. We don't have a way to trigger Revolt to get rid of this Emery. Opponent, Prophetic Prism. Gonna make another Yoriel card. Oh, we need our hidden stockpile. Any good Etherflux Reservoir decks? Probably the ones that... I'm confused what people were saying was a punt. I didn't see anything that was a punt there. I think we gotta kill the Emery. I think. Maybe we end up having to kill Yoriel. Opponent. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay, well, we'll kill the Emery. Maybe they have another one in hand? We go to 12. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we do this. I don't understand that attack at all. We untap. We Thoughtseize our opponent. Take Fatal Push, I guess. Pass the turn. Action! We need action! Yeah, opponent's deck looks fun. Sultai, kind of like a artifact-y Sultai Uro deck. Uro makes its unfortunate return. Well, let's make some tokens, gain some life. Yup. Opponent. Losing those 3 treasures was really painful. That sneaky Metallic Rebuke was really good for our opponent. I guess it could be some sort of Kethis combo deck. Opponent plays an untapped land. Prophetic Prism. Opponent's just drawn so many cards. That's the biggest issue. Opponent. Passes. Well, Scarab God's not the worst. Play Scarab God. Pray that we untap with it, which is not a guarantee. If we do... Alright, there's a Karn. What can Karn get, though? Oh, come on now. Oh! Oh, no! Alright. Well, so we've officially been Karned. We do have answers to this if we find them. This Uro is an issue. I'll kill Uro. Ugh, Uro! We don't have any zombies. The way we make zombies is by getting stuff with Scarab God, but that doesn't work when we can't activate Scarab God. Opponent passes. Land number million. Yeah, losing those, well, the turn 1 Thoughtseize, and then us losing the 3 treasures to the Metallic Rebuke. Our opponent's just drawing tons of cards, and we are not drawing tons of cards. I think all of our opponent's cards just have draw. It's a very 2020 deck. Opponent. Gonna get Graveyard Hate. Yeah, I mean, I guess we drain for 2 with Anointer Priest, but that's not super helpful. I mean, I guess it's better than literally nothing, but... Uro returns, opponent draws more cards, gains more life. Yeah. Oh, what I would give for a Castle Lock, Wayne. Chromatic Sphere, sure. And a Chromatic Sphere, sure. And opponent passes, sure. Like, do we even want a Wrath? Does it even do anything? Our opponent has a million redraws. They can exile our Scarab God. Does not seem very helpful. Well, it would be more helpful than land number 20, though. Well, pass the turn. Oh, yeah. About it. Going to Fatal Push. Well, we'll make a token, gain some life. Yup. Maybe you just gotta play Karn in the main deck. It feels like there's enough people playing janky artifact decks that maybe you just have to. I mean, Karn is also colorless, so maybe you just have to play Karn in your main deck because there's it's just so good against so many people just playing janky artifact decks. We will again kill Uro. Opponent gets back Uro. I refuse to play Uro on moral grounds. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. Ugin rather. I occasionally play Uro. Opponent's going to turn on a land for some reason. Plays another card.
I will fight for my friends. Some solutions must be built.
And opponents out of cards, but they got a handful of planeswalkers, or a board full of planeswalkers. And sacks the Ether Spellbomb to bounce the Dork. Well, how about a non-land? We would take a non-land. Well, I mean, I guess technically Anointer Priest is a non-land. It's not a good non-land, but it is a non-land, and we'll make a token. And we'll gain a couple life, and we'll pass the turn. Oh, you're good, opponents. Oh, sorry, Sully Sal. Well, you made it tonight, so that's sweet.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous heart.
What did I say about Boggles and Trotted Infect? Yeah, I played Uro with Panharmonicon. Opponent gonna make more 9/9s. Draw more Uros. I mean, we are a extremely fair deck compared to 2020 cards. We don't have many 2020 cards in our deck. I mean, we'll block and block and block and take our beats. Opponent. Thinking. Gonna get back Uro again. And a Ether Spellbomb. Yeah, that Karn for the Sorcerer's Spyglass really changed this game too. There was 2 or 3 things that just really went right for our opponent that have allowed them to pull pretty far ahead. Phyrexian Dreadnought, I think, is the opposite of a combo with Panharmonicon. I don't make tokens. I mean, I guess we could play more. Treasure maps, maybe. We do have Castle Lockwains too. It might just be that this is not exactly the draw we've been hoping for. Well, make sure opponent's graveyard's full so they can get back their Uro. I mean, we're staying alive. Like, look at what our opponent's done. Our opponent has drawn 34 cards. We've drawn 19, with most of them being lands. So our opponent's drawn twice as many cards than us, and they're not really able to kill us. They're able to, like, be super obnoxious, but they're not actually, like, winning the game by any means. Well, you'll block and block. And block and block. Stuff dies. Godfather's Gifts was sweet. We went 4-1 and arguably. Hey, see you this week for 0. See you next week or see you Thursday. Have a good night. Yeah, Godfather's Gift was sweet. We went 4-1 with Godfather's Gift. Opponent takes up Karn, gets a land. Well, I guess we've got to see our opponent's entire deck. And Karn tutors from outside the game. I'm feeling like we're probably going to concede pretty soon here. Gets the Platinum Angel. And plays a land. Now we finally found a hidden stockpile. It might just be too late. So hidden stockpile, sack Anointer Priest. Well, I guess we'll keep it. We can gain a lot of life. Get back Anointer Priest. Gain some life. Pass the turn. Get some tokens, gain some life. I don't know if we can actually ever beat this Platinum Angel, though. So, I guess this might end with us milling out on, like, turn a million? If this continues going. Hey, what's up, Enigma? How are you? Like Bastion of Remembrance, but it may be slow. I mean, I could see Bastion of Remembrance being in the conversation. Opponent gonna turn on an artifact. Go to combat. Attacks. Well, we block. We block. We block. We block. Maybe we do want Mythic Evoluta just to crash the game. Opponent draws a Fatal Push. Yup. We go to 18. Takes up Karn. Gets a Thoughtseize. I mean, I guess we have Wrath. So probably get a Wrath eventually. We put one on the bottom. So I guess Wrath is a potential out. Now only one copy of start finish. There's the Uro again. Yup. Opponent's gonna. I mean, I guess eventually our opponent's gonna run out of cards in their deck, and then at least all of their card draw stops doing things. So that's sweet. Opponent passes. We play Anointer Priest. I guess our opponent also is more likely to time out than we are. Opponent's going to bounce in Anointer Priest. Opponent's deck is obnoxious, that's for sure. We will sack Anointer Priest. Scry. Well, that's actually finally something that resembles card advantage. Get back Anointer Priest, gain some life. Pass the turn, get some tokens, gain some life. Also with a Mythos, you can copy their card. Yeah, being able to copy your opponent's stuff is definitely sweet. Well, gain some life, get some tokens. Pass the turn, see what our opponent draws. Oh, boot it. Hey, welcome, Chromia Jones. Good to see ya. That's true. Every time we scry something else to the bottom, the Wrath is slowly getting closer to the top of our deck. How are you tonight, Chromium Jones? Opponent cashes in the card. I mean, our opponent has drawn literally their entire deck. Oh, okay. So, opponent, card activation number 20. Does that win the game? I think so. So opponent blows up a bunch of stuff. Goes to combat, gets in, hits us. Gains some life, draws a card. Oh. Fun to watch actually, hobbyist, or fun to watch sarcastically? Opponent plays card number 20.
Our actions determine the course of history.
And opponent, Gates Liver! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Oh my god. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent gets card number 12. Plays a Thoughtseize, because why not? Alright, we play Championowitz. We draw some cards. We discard some cards. Somehow, after all this, we don't have double blue mana. That's super annoying. Well, discard and... Discard and discard. Make some tokens. Play the plane, sack a token scry. Make some tokens. Hidden stockpile. That makes more. We want blue mana. Good God. How do we not have two sources of blue mana past the turn? I mean, our opponent, I think, has played their entire main deck and their entire sideboard. Opponent, gonna go attacking. Draws a card. We will block. We will block. We will block. We go to 12. Blue mana! Blue mana! Opponent takes down Karn again. Gets a Grafdigger's Cage. Doesn't do anything. Except shut down our opponent's Uro, so that's actually a positive. Makes a Karnstruct. Plays a Lithiform Engine. Plays Prophetic Prism. Draws a card. Down to 14. AC Enigma, have a wonderful night. Nope, does not stop Eternalize. It does actually literally nothing. We're actually playing Grafdigger's Cages in our sideboard. Eternalize just exiles the thing from the graveyard. So we'll sack Championowitz. We really need a blue source, I think. Annoying Procession, one of our best cards, but not when we need... Huh. Well, there's all of our Anointed Processions. All right. Well, that went on for a while. That was obnoxious. Oh, interesting. So opponent is playing Sultai Uro with a bunch of Karns. So how do we fight against a pile of mythics? We can go down Sunscourge Champion. Probably want like Vetoes and maybe Necromencias. Oh, we might need Rast though. I don't think there's any way we win from there though. Like, can we chump block for another turn? Yes. But does chump blocking for another turn actually do anything as far as helping us win the game? And I don't think the answer is yes. I mean, we survived for a million turns, but there was just... Eventually, our opponent drawing their entire deck was just too much for us to compete with. And tutoring their entire sideboard into play. So, how many packs to open to get 6 Mythic Wild cards? I want to say that if you open $100 worth of packs or 100 packs, you get like 8 maybe? Something like that. Well, alright. I guess we'll keep this. 2 in stockpiles is sweet. Opponent. Alright. Catalog wing, go. Do you think Wizards will ever print a new Oko? I mean, I think a new Oko seems possible. I don't know, maybe it's been ruined forever. So yeah, I would assume to get 6 Mythic Wild cards, you're probably going to have to open, I'd guess, 75 packs maybe? Ether Spellbomb. Oh boy, so opponent's got the Emery draw. Mills and Uro. Play in stockpile. Godless Shrine. Go. Oka was in Kaldheim? Wait, really? Is that an actual, like, real rumor? Bonus X makes a beast, draws a card, fills a graveyard for Uro. Emery replays Chromatic Sphere. Well, yeah, let's just... I guess we just Wrath. The problem with Wrathing is, now our opponent just gets to play Uro, and then we can block it, but then we're back to the, like, opponent just draws a million cards, and eventually draws a million Karns. and then things go poorly. Okay, Karn 1 of presumably infinite. Tutors from the sideboard. Gets a Ratchet Bomb. Well, we will Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize our opponent. Take Ratchet Bomb. Play... Champion of Wits. Go looting. And discard Necromentia. Discard a Plains. Castle Ardenvale. Sack Champion of Wits. Start making tokens. Scry. Well, there's Anointed Procession for next turn. Although, opponent does have the Metallic Rebuke, which is going to be an issue. Opponents can get back their Uro. Well, we'll see. Gonna be close. Opponent. Alright. Gets back Uro. Draws some cards. Gains some life. Hits a land. Takes out card. Gets Soul Guide Lantern. Well, this kind of works out, because we get to Skyclave Apparition, get rid of Uro. Tokens, get rid of Karn. Unfortunately, no Anointed Procession yet, but we get to sack a token to Scry to get 2 tokens. And keep the fun going. Yeah, we probably keep Veto. Pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, I think we got to deal with the board, though. It would be nice to get Anointed Procession down, but I feel like it's more important to deal with Uro and Karn, which are just going to kind of go off if they... Oh, dear. Cry the Canarium. Okay, that's a good one. So, board Wrath for the time being. Opponent gets a 3/3. Prophetic Prism. Do they hit the blues? Oh my god, they do. Oh! Alright, that's a good draw. Well, in that case, I guess we just have to pass the turn, unfortunately. Ooh, that blue source. Any Pummeler combo decks around yet? I'm a Transmogrify player at the moment. I want other fast combo to change. One might be coming up on the YouTube before super long. Well, I guess we gotta veto the Vraska, which is going to... Boy, they got This is like 4-mana Planeswalker tribal, apparently. Opponent gets an Itzis. Land untapped. Uro. Oh dear. And they get to get it back again. Alright. Well, this time we'll get rid of the Uro. This does mean we don't get to... Oh, and they have another... Oh, they drew another card. Ugh. Oh, it never ends! It never ends! There's always a 4-mana Planeswalker! Opponent. Card number 70. About it. Still trying to graph Digger's Cage. Still not realizing that it doesn't do anything. I appreciate the effort, though. Oh, they draw Thoughtseize. I'll play a land, make a token. Sack a token, make 2 tokens. Oh, so that was so close to being good. Keep Anointer Priest past the turn. The tokens arrive. We pass the turn. But our opponent still gets another... Yeah, they get to bounce a token. That seems odd. Bounce a token. They get to tutor with Karn again. Oh, this is so obnoxious. Oh, so obnoxious. Gets a Lith the aforementioned. Plays a Lith the aforementioned. About it. So I think our opponents just literally tutored everything. They're just running out of things to tutor. Opponent gets in, hits us. Prophetic Prism, draws a card. I'll go to combat, kill the card. Karn down. Oh, it would have been sweet to be able to, I'll play Anointer Priest. It would have been sweet to be able to get back this Champion of Wits, but it wasn't meant to be. Sack the token, get some tokens. I think our opponent thinks they have this locked down because of this Graph Digger's Cage, when really they don't. So we get 2 tokens. Opponent's going to bounce Anointer Priest. No, I don't think we want to sacrifice this Skyclave in response. A 3/3 is not actually a super meaningful card against our deck. Opponent goes combat. Attacks, we will block, we will sack, we will scry. Anointer Priest bottom this time because we would really like to get back this Champion of Wits. Okay. Card number... I don't even know. I've lost count of the number. Makes a Karnstruct.
Some solutions must be built.
Chromatic Sphere. Boy, whenever we essentially run our opponent out of action, they find a Karn. It never stops. Oh, no. We didn't find our blue mana in time, and now, yeah, I mean, our opponent thought that... Oh, jeez, what a way for that to go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, boy. Every little thing. Every little thing is went just exactly wrong this match. Now we draw land number 7 that would have refueled our hand. Our opponent didn't even know that that they needed a Soul Guide Lantern. They just accidentally accidentally got rid of our champion of wits because I thought their Grafdigger's Cage had it shut down, even though it doesn't. So you can see our opponent reading it now. They're like, oh, good thing I accidentally cast that. Oh, punished by accident. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Well, gain a couple life, gain a couple tokens, pass the turn. Opponent takes down card. Goes to combat. Attacks. Yeah, Champion of Wits would have been really helpful. Let me block and block. Opponent. Well, here comes all the lands in the world. Well, play the land. Draw a card. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's go on to another one so we can play a different match with this deck before the stream runs out. Oh boy! Alright. On to the next one. Wow. That was just like so many tight margins that just like happened to fall against us instead of for us there. Like every little thing that just added up to a lot of big things for both of those games, really. Awkwardly. Oh, I mean, the deck's definitely grindy. It's sad that we didn't grind out a win, and instead we ground out a loss, but eh. Jumpstart was ridiculously expensive. That is by far the most expensive set that has ever been released on Magic Arena, like, by a ridiculous amount. That set was so... You couldn't even buy packs! Couldn't even buy packs for it. It was just like... You had to take in join draft events and drop. Like, mind-blowingly ridiculous way to release a set. Has Goldfish ever thought about a tournament sponsored by Goldfish so we can fight against or with you on Moto or Spell Table? Yeah, it's something that we've thought about. I think the challenge is the organization, really. Like, that's been the kind of the sticking point. But I do think it's something that could happen eventually for sure. And could be pretty fun. Tap line go. Opponent. Well, we got 2 treasure maps. Swamp and Passes. Well, cast Solar and Veil. Treasure map 1. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ooh, mono black, eh? Interesting. Well, this will be different then. Oh, vampires.
I drink only the finest, and you smell when aged. House Markov grows.
Well, Fabled Passage, crack it. Grab a Island, Fatal Push, Sanctum Seeker. Ship the turd, start the scrying. Well, we got through that one. Yeah, I think it could definitely be super fun. What do you think of Yurlok anti-basic land deck? Primal Order, Burning Earth being key cards in it. I think that could be a sweet way to play Yurlok. I mean, most commander decks have a bunch of non-basic lands, so you should be able to hit on a lot of decks just naturally. Opponent. I don't know what you take here, honestly. Well, that's because Jumpstart was supposed to be a limited focus set, not a collect everything set. Then they decided to make Jumpstart legal and historic, and it became something it was never designed for. Yeah, that could, Bloodthirsty Aerialist, interesting. That definitely could be true. I think needing the cards for historic did definitely increase the cost quite a bit. Let's draw more lands. Well, at least we can loot them away. Champion of Wits. More lands. Tokens. So I'll discard you. Discard. You. Isolated Chapel pass the turn. Opponent. Sorin. Digging up. Well, I mean, I guess this Bloodthirsty Aerialist is going to do something eventually if we do nothing. Blood Chief's Thirst, okay. Well, Scry. Oh, can we even keep this now? I feel like we need something more impactful. Like, that's one of our best cards, but I just don't know if we can, I don't know if we can afford to play it here. Like, we gotta deal with this Aerialist, which is getting massive somehow. I mean, it's up to a 5/5. That is a actual real clock. Well, Treasure Map, flip. Alright, Skyclave Apparition. That is an answer. That is good. Oh, now I wish we did have... now I wish we did have the Anointed Procession, but we'll find another one. Play the land, pass the turn, threat is answered, Sorin, whatever without a vampire out. We got there, we got there, we got there. Yeah, I think our opponent might be playing some sort of, like, budget vampire deck, maybe? Another Blood Chief's Thirst. That is acceptable. Gets a dork. I mean, we could get back a Champion of Wits, though. Play Castle Lockwain. Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Frigako! Welcome to the Fishbowl for the 43rd month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, that's very interesting. I guess we can discard the land. Those are some of the cards we were looking for. Those are good. Those are good Magic cards. Pass the turn. What's up, Seth? More Jaker deck. Yeah, we're gonna do another one. Another one will definitely be upcoming. Although maybe with a different name, because wow, they got a lot of Blood Chief's Thirst. But this is gonna snowball here in a second. We got the Anointed Procession. We're against a mono black deck. Like, sure, draw your card, do what you gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Opponent takes it up, gets in, hits us. I'll play the Anointed Procession. Thought sees our opponent. Sworns for days. Play Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. Next turn, things start to add up. We need a hidden stockpile, please. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Yeah, we're trying the Esper Tokens deck. Glad I caught you live. Your content and your personality. Question: are you using Cardboard Live Beta? I can't get the hover over hand function to work on my streams. I am using Cardboard Live, yeah. Does a hover over hand function work on my stream? Wait, is there a new overlay? Transparent chat, Comic Sans, win record. Yeah, working on updating some of the stuff with the stream. Although the Comic Sans might not actually stick around. There's been a lot of Comic Sans comments. I didn't realize so much of the internet would focus on Cosmic Sans. Comic Sans? Cosmic Sans. Gifted Etherborn. Okay, but our opponent... oh, and there's a stockpile too. Also gonna be good. So we get to Anointer Priest. Gain a bunch of life. Hidden stockpile. Should not have let Arena tap for us. They like to sag our trade. We could have drawn a card there, but that's alright, that's alright. Hidden stockpile gains us life. Board increasing. Pass the turn. We could have drawn a card, but we hopefully won't need it. I mean, Comic Sans, the person to actually blame for that is Zach. That was Zach's idea. So if you want to blame someone, you can blame Zach. I mean, that was showing what the deck could do. Like, we kind of got a decent example there. At least reasonably decent. Go down the Sunscourge Champion, maybe trim a Thoughtseize, trim a Scarab God, and trim Thoughtseize. Run it like that. It's Zach's fault. It's always Zach's fault. Hey Seth, for jank or dank rename, have you considered gone fishing? You can rate the result on how big of a fish you caught. that could be a pretty good idea. I kind of like that. I like the I caught a fish this big meme. I mean, Comic Sans, it doesn't look that bad. Why is it even called Comic Sans? Like, it doesn't really look comical. But yeah, I mean, definitely gonna do more Jake or Dags. Just gotta figure out what the name is. But it's definitely gonna happen because people really liked it. Tomorrow's Against Odds deck is fun too. I think people are gonna like Tomorrow's Against Odds. Resembles the. I can see that. It does kind of look like comic book letters. That's true. Well, this is almost exactly like last hand, and it worked out last time, so. Alright, Thoughtseize, sure, boo. Oh yeah, no, Jake or Dake was a good name, but yeah, someone said that they had a series with that name like a couple years ago, and they and because of that, could potentially confuse people. I guess so. Because of that, going to switch to something else. Oh, all right. Opponents discard tribal. Interesting. Well, losing both these treasure maps is kind of brutal. Especially since we've drawn 2 lands in a row. All right, well, yeah, now I'm not super happy with where we're at. Where's our Castle Lockwood opponent? Do they have a Sorin? Oh, we needed one of those treasure maps. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. 3 in a row? And our opponent has Phyrexian Arena to draw cards? Oh, my goodness. Thoughtseize 3 takes the Fatal Push. Plays a Knight of the Eben Legion. Okay. And a Knight of the Eben Legion. Well, Championowitz. Discard and discard. Play a Swamp Thoughtseize you. Take the Arena. Ugh. Will it be enough, though? Opponent's kind of going off drawing 2 cards a turn. This Phyrexian Arena is doing some serious work. Opponent. Swamp. And what? Oh, 3 Thoughtseizes. Jank, Bank, or Rank Tank. That is a lot of rhymes. Putting it in. Sure. Going to pump a dork. Hits us for a bunch. Grows the dorks, unfortunately. Oh, Fabled Passage. Crack it. Get 8 planes. Skyclave Apparition. Get rid of a knight. And I think we're going to let our opponent draw cards and just try to get their life total low enough that maybe this arena will hurt them instead of help them. Cardboard Live deck list doesn't seem correct. Only 19 lands, no basics, and there's a playtest card. Yeah, I don't know about the Cardboard Live deck list, if that is works consistently, but the chat deck list should always be correct. Hopefully. That's idea is it'll always be correct. And then Cardboard Live can kind of do its own thing. Opponent gets in. Bumps. We take a bunch. Yeah, I don't know. A removal spell would be good. Gifted Etherborn. I'll play Champion of Wits. Ugh. Okay. Now what? I mean, I guess we gotta keep the Wrath. I kind of want the land, because getting back these Champion of Wits would be really helpful, but our opponent's already cast every Thoughtseize, so hopefully we're done with the opponent casting discard spells part of the game. Opponent plays a Swamp. And Fisher Flop. Ooh, Fisher Flop is pretty reasonable. And it works well with the goldfish theme. All right, opponent plays a creature, that's fine. Attacks. All right, let's make our opponent pump. Block, block, block. We want this to die so we can wrap the token. All right. Well, can we draw some lands to get back these Champion of Wits? So everything dies. We wrath. Opponent draws. Down to 10. This Phyrexian Arena's been huge. Play it or play it. Sanctum Seeker for our opponent. Oh, Thoughtseize number 40. Oh my god. Yeah. And I think that is now game. Yeah. Well, opponent brought in a lot of Thoughtseizes and Phyrexian Arenas. Interesting. Yeah, that's, I think, the 5th discard spell that we got hit by. 3 Thoughtseizes, 2 Agonizing Remorses. Remember back in the beginning of this game, we had 2 treasure maps, and that was why we had kept the hand, is we had all of our card draw and card filtering, and instead, things took a pretty brutal turn where our opponent just had every discard spell in the history of discard spells. Another Gifted Etherborn. Yeah, we draw land, it doesn't matter, we'll scoop it up. Well, Phyrexian Arena can be a pretty impressive card if it sits out every turn. And is backed by infinite discard spells. Alright, well, run it back. Bring the Scarab God in. By the way, small bug when you try to export a deck list with split cards to MTGA. Split cards are listed as X//Y. MTGA uses X///Y. Arena. Wizards uses it seems like a different style on Moto than on Arena than on their website, but I'll try to mention it to Richard and see about getting it fixed. I wonder why in the world they're using 3 slashes. I think every place else does // so just Arena things. Well, alright. Let's see if we can dodge infinite Thoughtseizes. Possibly a coding thing, that could be. I wish Ensnaring Bridge came to Arena with Kaladesh Remastered. Mono Red Prison would have been so much fun. I would have enjoyed it. I think that other people, who knows? I don't know if other people would enjoy it. Then why not 4 slashes, doofus? Or 50? just all the name, 50 slashes, name. Sounds like a hassle to type. 4 is too much, but three's right perfect. Opponent's got quite the sideboarding going on over there. Yeah, 4's just, that's completely out. Way too much. About it. Can you ask Richard to make Goldfish Ascension for Arena to work on Max? Ooh, does it not work on Max? I'll have to ask him that. I don't know. Yeah, 50 slash is definitely too much. Yeah, I'll have to ask him. I don't know how easy or hard that is, but we will play first. Mulligan. All right. Well, this is a hand. A hand of magic cards. Looks like it is well prepared for some thought seizes to ruin. Ether Vial Masterpiece should have come to Arena, and then it should have been banned in a month as soon as it was busted. Yeah, I actually wonder, like, I don't know if... Yeah, would it actually be too good? I'm not actually sure that it would be too good for the format. I think it would be good. Alright, opponent eventually decides to keep. I guess we'll just put Divine Visitation to the bottom. Galazhan, go. Well, if we can actually resolve something like Anointed Procession, that would be huge. Like, that is our main engine piece. Should I build the Naya Sunforger deck in Modern? Looks super fun. I mean, it is definitely super fun, and it seemed like viable-ish. I don't think it's like top tier or anything, but you can win some games with it, and it's definitely unique and fun. Do I think Marvel will get banned? I think it's too early to say, although Marvel is the type of card that would get banned, so... if I had to guess... I'm going to lean towards yes, but like I said, it's really early. I'm not saying it should be banned or anything, but it was banned in Standard. It's the kind of card that gets better the more cards are added to Arena, because eventually we'll have Emeralds, or eventually they'll print new busted things to put into play with it. So it seems like it keeps getting better and better. Maybe there's energy again eventually, so I don't think it's getting banned right now, but it does seem like the kind of card to me that very well could get banned in the future. Alright. Well, there's a discard. One option. Tags Anointed Procession. Apply the land. Go to combat. Hit ya. Opponent. Swamp. And Gifted Etherborn. And Blood Chief's Thirst. More lands. Well, play the tap land past the turn. Alright, no more lands, deck. No more of this. We can stop with all the land drawing, please. Opponent plays a land. Bloodthirsty Aerialist hits us, gains some life, grows a dork. Well, we will Wrath. Play a land, pass the turn. Do you think Inspiring Statuary will be reprinted on Arena? It's the main card I'm missing to have fun with. I would hope so eventually. Well, let's Anointer Priest. Get back Anointer Priest. Gain a bit of life. Our opponent does have a Sanctum Seeker, though, which is a semi-fast clock, and we don't really have a whole lot happening. Oh, this discard spells. Well, maybe this deck is too fair for Historic. It seems possible. So I hope that they eventually give us Inspiring Statuary. It would be sad if we didn't get to see it. Champion of Dust to draw some new cards. Yeah, things are getting worse. Opponent plays a land. Oh boy. Opponent might be having internet troubles or something. Gets in, hits us, no blocks. Real card, please. Oh boy. Oh boy. Opponent. What are we doing over there, opponent? Okay. After much deliberation, it is a pass. We will play Anointer Priest. We will play Treasure Map. We'll pass the turn. And see what happens. Opponent's got probably the two best vampires in all of Magic. Hey Seth, when got tested for COVID today? Not feeling so hot. At least I got to watch some good quality Magic to pass the time. Oh well, Mr. Ride, I hope you start feeling better. And hope it's not COVID. That would be no fun. Opponent goes attacking. Now let's scry. Definitely do not want Thoughtseize. Get drained, get drained. Opponent goes in the tank. We will block it, we will block. Opponent. Alright, eventually decides on eliminate. We will scry with treasure map. Oh, I guess we keep Blood Chief's Thirst. Untap. Kill the Sanctum Seeker. Pass the turn. Well, staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive's not a bad thing. Oh, opponent finds Sorin. Sorin is really absurd. That is a very strong card. Opponent puts a counter on the dork. Gets in, hits us. Down to 9. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Well, flip the treasure map. Fatal Push cannot kill a Champion of Dust. I'm not sure how good Fatal Push is in this format. Well, we will Wrath, I guess. Pass the turn. Come on, Anointed Procession! These Anointed Priests are way worse. Oh, another one. It keeps happening. It's way worse without having a Anointed Procession going. With Anointed Procession, they're great. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, let's sack a treasure, draw a card. Yeah, we played some. Well, I don't know if we had it actually fully 8, but we did play. Yarok and Pandermonicon on the very first night that Kaladesh Remastered released. Well, Champion of Wits, draw some cards. Discard, discard. Land, Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. Pure Polar Panzer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, alright. We'll see. Can we stabilize? Maybe. We're missing all of our key cards, which makes it much harder. Opponent obviously has a removal spell. There must be another eliminate or something, but they're really, really tanking on it. Does not count. Okay. The old thinking pass. Opponent, counter on the Sanctum Seeker. Well, we might be okay. Like, if we get stabilized, we get a Champion of Wits to refuel. That might be enough. Alright, eliminates Champion of Wits. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we'll block. Stay at 9. Opponent passes. Ooh, that is good. Well, that's Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Okay, those are the real cards we've been looking for. Discard you. Discard I guess treasure map. Discard, discard. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Hello, Xerox. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, we'll have to try Mythos of Eludo with Panharmonicon. That does sound fun, too. Opponent's going to kill our token, sure. But we have the Fatal Push, so we're not dead. Fatal Push, Sanctum Seeker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Threat dealt with. Well, we'll see how long our opponent goes, but now the grind's on, and now we... Oh, no Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize, and we actually have combo piece 1. Opponent plays a land. Opponent passes. Okay. Anointed Procession. Skyclave Apparition. Get rid of the Sorin in case our opponent's going to burn us out. Pass the turn. All right, the fireworks are about to begin. It's about to begin. Yeah, the treasures work very well for triggering Revolt. A question for everyone, has anyone been having problems connecting to the arena store? Sometimes I try to go in the store, the page crashes in some gold for my packs, game does nothing but spin and connect to server. I've had that happen on occasion, not super recently, but yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I have experienced similar bugs in the store. Well, let's double Champion of Wits. Draw 8 cards. Oh, so many Anointed Processions. Discard you. Discard you. Yes, please. Discard you. Discard you. Play the land. Now it wants to leave up treasure map? I do not understand. I do not understand in the least how Arena handles treasure map. We got... I think last game, we got because it tapped it for no reason. This game, it's leaving it up when we don't... who knows? Who knows? Annoying Procession could go into God Pharaoh's gift deck. I don't know if it's, like, necessary, but it would be sweet. Well, Anointed... Oh, we sit through... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you got to get an idea of how that deck worked, at least. And we did technically rank up to the top of Platinum. Our opponent, after thinking very long and hard about their removal spells, decided to scoop it up before we got to do crazy things, which I guess might be one of the drawbacks of the deck, honestly, is... Our opponents can kind of see it coming. Like, once you have a couple of Anointed Processions and you got a full graveyard, opponents know it's going to go really poorly, so maybe they're more apt to scoop and you don't get to see it, so... So, I don't know about this deck, honestly. Esper Tokens, it is a grind. It's not going to rank up fast. I'm a little worried about, like, the Ugin matchups, and we did see many Ugin matchups, thanks to all the artifact ramp. That's why Necromensch is there. Ugin does seem like a really big blowout, but at the same time, against non-Ugin decks or other like fair decks, mid-range decks, control decks, the deck can really grind like for a long time, especially if you get a hidden stockpile going with Anointed Procession. Maybe we need more card draw, like... I don't know. We also got Thoughtseize a lot, so we didn't get our treasure maps down. Maybe more card draw would be helpful to get to the engine, because the downside of the deck is we do kind of need a critical mass of things. Like Hidden Stockpile by itself, not good. Anointed Procession by itself, not good. Anointed Priest by itself, not good. Is when you get them all mashed up together, then they become really insane. So maybe some more card draw could make it work, but it's something I'm interested in for sure. Another possibility is you could go just straight black-white. Like, you don't need Scarab God. I like drawing cards, but you don't really need Champion of Wits. So you could just go straight black-white tokens, play more treasure maps, maybe Maze Mind's Tome or something, or have smoother mana so you just max out on Castle Lockwains. So I think that also has some potential as well. So that's that deck. Technically, we went 1-1. It just plays really long, grindy games. So on the other hand, Blue-White Angel Gifts kind of killed it. Blue-White Angel Gifts was super sweet. We went 4-1. We did get Ugin one game, but sometimes you via Ugin. Angel of Destiny is sweet, though. The Reanimation Plan's sweet. It's just, it feels pretty solid. So I wouldn't be surprised to see blue-white gifts actually be a at least semi-good deck in Historic. Or you could crash Arena with Mythos Evoluta. Well, someday, I'm sure, we will do more Arena caching, Cornitas. But, on that note, I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So, the good news is we will be back on Thursday for Commander Legends release. First Commander Legends stream, playing some Commander Legends draft, seeing what the format's all about. So that's going on Thursday. In the meantime, super quick reminders, replay YouTube, that's Read Vital Old Streams, normal YouTube. Tomorrow's Against the Odds is really sweet for Historic, featuring Panharmonicon, so check that out. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is the awesome Card Kingdom, and maybe you need some Magic cards from Commander Legends or other sets. You get them at cardkingdom.com, even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Most importantly, thanks to all of you. Seriously, everyone, y'all are amazing. Hope you had fun tonight watching some Historic. Thanks for hanging out and being awesome. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening, a wonderful Wednesday. We'll be back Thursday with Commander Legends, so until then, everyone, I love y'all. Seriously, keep being awesome, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.